Welcome once again to my channel Blue Chip Finance, Education and Learning and Statistics 1। ये जो सीरीज़ है इसके अंदर हम थर्ड वीडियो को डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं, जिसके अंदर हम पेपर 2009 को डिस्कस करेंगे F22। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन हैं, पहला शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन है राइट एनी 3 कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ स्टेटिस्टिक्स। यहाँ पे मैंने 5-6 लिखी हैं जो भी आपको इजी लगें। सबसे पहला है कि इट कंसिस्ट्स ऑफ एग्रीगेट्स ऑफ फैक्ट्स, यानी कि जो हकाइक हैं उनको मजमूई तौर के ऊपर हम कलेक्टिवली हम स्टडी करते हैं। इट शुड बी न्यूमेरिकली एक्सप्रेस्ड, और इन तमाम जो हकाइक हैं या जो फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स हैं इनको हम न्यूमेरिकली एक्सप्रेस करते हैं। और इट इज़ अफेक्टेड बाय मैनी कॉजेज़, बहुत सारे डिपेंडेंसी है इसके अंदर के, बहुत सारे वेरिएबल्स, मुख्तलिफ वेरिएबल्स की वजह से इफ़ेक्ट होते हैं। इट मस्ट बी नंबरेटेड और एस्टिमेटेड एक्यूरेटली। इन जितने भी फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स हैं इनको एक्यूरेटली नंबरेट करना चाहिए। इट शुड बी कलेक्टेड इन अ सिस्टमेटिक मैनर। इन तमाम फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स को स्टैटिस्टिक्स के अंदर जो हम यूज़ करते हैं उनको एक सिस्टमेटिक मैनर के अंदर कलेक्ट करना चाहिए। इट शुड बी कलेक्टेड फॉर अ प्री डिटरमेंट पर्पज़, पहले से तयशुदा जो आपका प्री डिटरमेंट आपका जो मकसद है इन तमाम फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स को कलेक्ट करने का, वो पहले से तयशुदा होता है। जो सेकंड क्वेश्चन है, डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन क्वालिटेटिव डाटा एंड क्वांटिटेटिव डाटा विद एग्जांपल्स। तो क्वालिटेटिव डाटा इज अ डाटा which can be expressed in terms of quality or attribute, whereas quantitative data is a type of data in which we gather all the information in quantitative terms, यानी मिकदारी और मेयारी। तो ऐसे बहुत सारे वेरिएबल्स हैं। मेजॉरिटी जो है वेरिएबल्स की वो क्वांटिटेटिव डाटा के ऊपर डिपेंड करती है। बहुत सारी एग्जांपल्स इसकी हो सकती हैं डेली लाइफ के अंदर। फील्ड टू फील्ड जो भी स्टेटिस्टिक्स को यूज़ करते हैं वो अपनी फील्ड के मुताबिक जो भी वेरिएबल्स हैं क्वांटिटेटिव नेचर के उनको यूज़ करते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल इनकम, सेविंग, एक्सपेंडिचर, जीडीपी, एमएनपी, प्राइस, सेल्स, कॉस्ट। तो ये बहुत सारे वेरिएबल्स हो सकते हैं जिनको हम क्वांटिटेटिव टर्म में यूज़ करते हैं। जबकि क्वालिटेटिव टर्म के अंदर जो हम वेरिएबल्स यूज़ करते हैं वो क्योंकि क्वालिटी से रिलेटेड होते हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल ग्रेड्स हैं, या फॉर एग्जांपल हम कलर ऑफ हेयर, कलर ऑफ आईज, हैबिट्स, योर लाइक और डिसलाइक। तो ये तमाम के तमाम वेरिएबल्स जो कि नॉन न्यूमेरिक नेचर के हैं उसको हम क्वालिटेटिव डाटा के अंदर कंसिडर करते हैं। जो थर्ड क्वेश्चन है जी, a वेरिएबल y is determined from a variable x by the equation y equals to 10 minus 4x. Find y for x equals to minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3 4 5. Show that y bar equals to 10 minus 4x bar. First of all, we place the values of x here. X equals to minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3 4 5, and y is equals to 10 minus 4x. So first of all we have to calculate y equals to 10 minus 4x. So place one by one all the values of x into this equation. In first row x is minus 3, in second row x is minus 2, then minus 1, then 0, then 1 2 3 4 5, and solve for y. So y is equals to 22. 4 minus 3, 4 multiplied by minus 3 equals to minus 12. Minus and minus will turn to plus. So 10 plus 12 equals to 22. Then after solving this equation, y will be 18. And for this equation, y will be 14, 10, 6, 2, minus 6, and minus 10. Then we will have to sum the values of y in order to obtain y bar. Y bar is the mean of y, which will be equals to sum of y over n. So sum of y is equals to 54, and sum of x, here you definitely sum of all the values of x in order to obtain x bar. So sum of x is equals to 9. So total number of observations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So x bar is equals to 9 over 9 equals to 1, and y bar is equals to 54 over 9 equals to 6. And then we put all these values into this equation. Y bar equals to 10 minus 4 x bar. So y bar is 6, and 10 minus 4 x bar is 1, and 10 minus 4 equals to 6, so 6 is equals to 6, so we can say that y bar equals to 10 minus 4 x bar. Question number 4 is, in fact it is question number 4. So question number 4, 3 teachers of statistics reported mean examination grades of 75, 82 and 84 for their classes, which consists of 30, 25 and 17 students respectively. What is mean grade of all the classes? तो ये combined mean का question है. Combined mean is the property of arithmetic mean, जिसके अंदर आप मुख्तलिफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशंस के अगर आपको उनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी और मीन, अगर इंडिविजुअल मीन अगर आपको मालूम है, तो आप उन डिफरेंट मीन्स को और उनकी डिफरेंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशंस की जो काउंट है उसकी मदद से आप कंबाइंड मीन कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. सो इन दिस क्वेश्चन देयर आर 3 इंडिविजुअल मीन्स. फर्स्ट मीन इज 75, सेकंड मीन इज 82 and third mean is 84, and their respective n are n1 is 30, n2 is 25 and n3 is 17. So first of all you have to gather all the data: x bar 1, x bar 2, x bar 3, n1, n2 and n3, and then we make the equation. First of all we make the formula. So in this question we have 3 different means, so we will generate the formula x bar c, which means combined mean. It should be equals to, because we have 3 different distributions, so x bar 1 multiplied by n1 plus x bar 2 multiplied by n2 plus x bar 3 multiplied by n3 divided by n1 plus n2 plus n3. We just put all these values into this formula. X bar 1 is 75 and n1 is 30, plus x bar 2 is 82 and n2 is 25, x bar 3 is 84 and n3 is 17, divided by 30 plus 25 plus 17, n1, n2, n3, and finally we get the combined arithmetic mean, that is 79.56. Fifth question is that the mean of 200 items is 48, and their standard deviation is 3. Find the sum of squares of items. So first of all, mean of 200 items is 48. So mean is 48 and the standard deviation is 3. Standard deviation sigma, or you can simply write S or SB, which is equals to 3. Here we have to answer for 2 questions, that is sum of all items, sum of x, and sum of squares of all items, sum of x here. Because we need to compute here, find the sum of squares of items. So first of all we need to calculate here sum of x, because x bar is equals to sum of x over n. So x bar is here 48. We are just using simply the formula of mean. X bar is 48 equals to sum of x. We don't know about sum of x, and n is 200, because there are 200 items for which mean is 48. So we first we are going to solve for sum of x. So 200 is dividing here, so when it goes to the other side of the equation it will be multiplied. So sum of x equals to 48 multiplied by 200 equals to 9600. So sum of all the items is 9600. To find sum of squares of all items, we have to find variance, because the formula for variance is equals to sum of x square over n minus mean square. So here mean is 48, so 48 square, and variance is 3. Here standard deviation is 3. Variance is simply square of standard deviation, or we can say alternatively that standard deviation is under root of variance. So here variance is in fact 9. So 3 square is equals to 9. Sum of x square we don't know about. Sum of x square divided by n is 200, and 48 square, which is mean square, 48 square is 2304. And now we are going to solve for sum of x square. So first of all, this 200 is multiplying here, so we just simply dividing here, so we just when we take to the other side of the equation, it will be multiplied. Sum of x square is equals to, so okay, we are taking this 9 to the minus 2304 to the other side of the equation. It will become plus 2304. First of all, we are going to simplify this equation. So 9 plus 2304 is equals to 2313. And after that, this 200 is dividing here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be multiplied. So sum of x here is equals to 2313 multiplied by 200, and answer is 462600. So sum of squares of all items is 462600. The next question is that question number 6, part A, that in a moderately skewed distribution, the value of mean and median are 120 and 110 respectively. Find the value of mode. We can use here the empirical method of mode, which is equals to 3 median minus 2 mean, and we can very easily calculate the value for mode. And second part of the question is that the geometric mean of a series of 4 items is 10.2. Find the product of all the values. So सबसे पहले हम इस पार्ट को सॉल्व करते हैं, और इसके अंदर मोड इक्वल्स टू 3 मीडियन माइनस 2 मीन, ये फार्मूला हम यूज़ करेंगे. मीडियन इज गिवन हियर विच इज़ 120, and mean is 120 and median is 110. So 110 multiplied by 3 minus 2 mean is 120. So finally, after calculating this equation, mode will be equals to 90. B part is that the geometric mean of a series of 4 items is 10.2. Find the product of all the values. So here we have 4 different items in a series, and their geometric mean is 10.2. So A multiplied by B multiplied by C multiplied by D is equals to 10.2, taking square root on both sides. When we take the square root of both sides, this will be cancelled, and 10.2 square is 1082.3216, and that is the product of these all 4 numbers in a series. So in a certain distribution, question number 7. In a certain distribution, mean is 50, median is 48, and coefficient of skewness is -1. Find the value of variance. So here we can use the formula of coefficient of skewness. We can use the formula of Karl-Pearson coefficient of skewness. Karl-Pearson have 2 formulas to calculate the skewness coefficient. First formula is mean minus mode over standard deviation, and second formula is 3 multiplied by mean minus median over standard deviation. So we don't have mode here, so instead we can use the second formula, that is 3 mean minus median divided by standard deviation. So first of all, our coefficient of skewness is -1. After that, 3 multiplied by mean is equals to 50 and median is equals to 48, and we don't know about the standard deviation. So we are going to solve this for standard deviation. So 50 minus 48 equals to 2, 2 multiplied by 3 6, so minus 1 equals to 6 of standard deviation, and this standard deviation which is dividing here by 6, so when it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be minus 1 multiplied by standard deviation equals to 6. And finally, this 1 will be divided by 6. So standard deviation is equals to 6 by 1, which will be equals to 6. So standard deviation is equals to 6. So variance is the square of standard deviation. So variance should be equals to 36. So here is one problem, that this coefficient of skewness is in fact not minus 1, that is equals to 1. Why I know that it is equals to 1? Because here you can see that mean is 50 and median is 48. So when mean is greater than median and median is greater than mode, there is a positive skewness. So in positive skewness, answer will be positive. Absolutely, answer will be positive of coefficient of skewness. So here your answer is 36. After that, question number 8. The first two moments of a distribution about the value 5 of a variable are 2 and 32. Find mean, variance and coefficient of variation. यहाँ पर आप एक बात याद रखें कि जब भी ये किसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में किसी वैल्यू की गिर्द कोई मोमेंट्स कैलकुलेट करेगा तो ये डेविएशन मेथड यूज करेगा. सो द फर्स्ट टू मोमेंट्स of a distribution about the value of 5, so that value of 5 is arbitrary origin, which is always denoted by capital letter A, and your first raw moment is 2 and second raw moment is 32. Find mean, variance and coefficient of variation. So it is very easy to calculate when you know the formulas, first two formulas of calculation of moments. So first of all, we gather all the data that A is equals to 5. जो फर्स्ट रॉ मोमेंट है आपकी डेविएशन मेथड के अंदर, बिकॉज देर इज डेविएशन मेथड विच इज़ यूज्ड इन दिस क्वेश्चन. सो जो फर्स्ट रॉ मोमेंट है आपकी वो है सम ऑफ एफ डी ओवर सम ऑफ एफ, जो कि 2 है, और सेकंड रॉ मोमेंट जो है वो है 32, जो कि बराबर होती है सम ऑफ एफ डी स्क्वायर ओवर सम ऑफ एफ के. थर्ड मोमेंट जो है रॉ मोमेंट वो आपकी बराबर होगी सम ऑफ एफ डी क्यूब ओवर सम ऑफ एफ, और फोर्थ रॉ मोमेंट आपकी इक्वल होगी सम ऑफ एफ डी रेज़्ड टू पावर 4 over sum of f. So first of all, it is very easy to calculate mean because mean in deviation method, shortcut or indirect method, mean is always equals to a plus sum of fd over sum of f. So a is 5 and sum of fd over f, which is equals to first raw moment, is equals to 2. So simply 5 plus 2 equals to 7. So 7 is your mean. After that, जो आपकी सेकंड मोमेंट होती है वो बराबर होती है वेरिएंस के, और सेकंड मोमेंट आपकी बराबर होती है सेकंड रॉ मोमेंट माइनस फर्स्ट रॉ मोमेंट स्क्वायर. सो सेकंड रॉ मोमेंट जो है वो आपकी बराबर है 32 के, और जो फर्स्ट रॉ मोमेंट है वो आपकी बराबर है 2 के. सो 32 माइनस 2 स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू 28, और जो आपकी सेकंड मोमेंट है वो आपकी बराबर होती है वेरिएंस के, तो वेरिएंस इज 28. Now we need to calculate coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation is always equals to standard deviation divided by mean multiplied by 100. सो आपकी जो स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन है वो आप सिंपली वेरिएंस का अंडर रूट ले लेंगे जो कि 5.29 है, और आफ्टर पुटिंग ऑल द वैल्यूज इनटू दिस फार्मूला, स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन 5.29 and your mean is 7 multiplied by 100, so 75.57. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपका है क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. For each of the following, tell whether the distribution is symmetrical, positively skewed or negatively skewed. First option is that mean is equals to 25 and mode is equals to 60. Whenever your mean is less than mode, uh, which means that there is a negative skewness. So first correct answer is negative skewness because mean is less than mode. After that, quartile 1 is 136, median is 160, and quartile 3 is 184. So for this purpose, you should always know about this relation Q3 minus median and median minus Q1. Q3 is 184 and median is 160, and answer will be equals to 24. After that, median is 160 and quartile 1 is 136 and answer will be equals to 24. So 24 is equals to 24. So there is zero skewness. We can say that uh, in which there is no positive skewness and no negative skewness. और जब आपका ये बराबर आ जाएगा तो ये हम कहेंगे कि ये zero skewness है. And if this part is greater than this part, it should be positive skewness, and if this part is less than this part, there should be negative skewness. So इस केस के अंदर क्योंकि ये बराबर हैं आपस में 24 equals to 24, so there is a zero skewness. Third one is mean is 78 and median is 61. So here, because mean is greater than median, so we can say that there is positive skewness because mean is greater than median. An extensive question of paper 2009. The question is calculate the first four moments about number 1 origin, number 2 mean, and number 3 x equals to 12. So first of all हम जो मोमेंट्स हैं वो अबाउट ओरिजिन कैलकुलेट करेंगे, और अबाउट ओरिजिन कैलकुलेट करने का जो मोमेंट्स हैं उनके जो फार्मूलाज हैं वो बड़े सिंपल हैं. फर्स्ट मोमेंट अबाउट ओरिजिन इक्वल्स टू सम ऑफ एफ एक्स ओवर सम ऑफ एफ. Second is sum of fx square over sum of f. Third one is fx cube over sum of f. Or fourth moment about origin is equals to sum of fx raised to power 4 over sum of f. और जिस वक्त हम ये ओरिजिन से मुतल्लिक हम मोमेंट्स को कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे तो उसके बाद थ्रू यूजिंग डिफरेंट रिलेशंस we can also calculate moments about mean. So first of all, this is group data for us. So groups are given here 0 to 4, 5 to 9 and so on, and frequency is also given 2, 5, 12. So first of all we put these two informations into this table, and first step is to calculate x-axis class mark, and the way to calculate the class mark is simply add up lower and upper limit and take the sum, and sum is divided by 2. So 0 plus 4 equals to 4, 4 divided by 2 equals to 2, 9 plus 5 equals to 14, 14 divided by 2 7, and so on. After that, fx is simply product of f and x, so 2 multiplied by 2 equals to 4, 7 multiplied by 5 equals to 35, 12 multiplied by 12 equals to 144, and so on, and sum is 490. Fx square is equals to fx multiplied by x. You have two different ways to calculate this. First of all, you can just simply take the square of x and the result will be multiplied with f. So 2 square equals to 4 and 4 multiplied by 2 equals to 8. But there is one another formula which is very easy to calculate, and that is simply take fx multiply by x, that is equals to fx square. Similarly, fx cube is simply equals to fx square multiplied by x, that is equals to fx cube, and fx raised to power 4 is equals to fx cube multiplied by x equals to fx raised to power 4. And after calculation of all these fx, fx square, fx cube and fx4, just take the sum of all these four calculations and put all these values into these four formulas. That is your first moment about origin, that is your second moment about origin, third moment about origin, and fourth moment about origin. So your first condition has met now. Now we turn to the calculation of your second requirement, that is to calculate the moments about mean. So simply use these four relations which are very important to you to remember these four relations. That is equals to first moment about mean, that is equals to second moment about mean, that is equals to third moment about mean, and that one relation is used to calculate the fourth moment about mean. So first moment about mean is always equals to 0, so you have no need to calculate this because it is equals to raw moment 1 minus raw moment 1. So 14 is your raw moment 1, 14 minus 14 equals to 0. Your second raw moment is equals to your second moment is equals to second raw moment minus first raw moment square. So your second raw moment is equals to 2 to 7.71, and your first raw moment is equals to 14. So 14 square 2 to 7.71 minus 14 square, that is equals to 31.71. Your third moment is equals to raw moment 3 minus 3 multiplied by raw moment 1 multiplied by raw moment 2 plus 2 multiplied by raw moment 1 cube. So 4034.85 is your third raw moment minus 3 multiplied by your first raw moment is 14. Your second raw moment is 227.71 plus 2 multiplied by first raw moment cube, 14 cube. So result is minus 40.97. Your second moment and your third moment is very important for you, as I already told you that your second moment is equals to variance. So 31.71 is variance for you, and your third moment tells you about the symmetry of the data. If its answer is 0, which means there is zero skewness. If its answer is in positive terms, which means that there is a positive skewness, and if its answer is in negative terms, which means that there is a negative skewness. So in this case it is not required in the question, but I am telling you for your personal knowledge. Fourth moment is equals to fourth raw moment minus 4 multiplied by first raw moment multiplied by third raw moment plus 6 multiplied by first raw moment square, uh, uh, second raw moment um, uh, minus 3 multiplied by first raw moment raised to power 4. So you should remember all these four formulas of moments about mean. It will be very useful for you to calculate your expected extensive question. So just simply put all the raw moments values, these four values, into this formula, and your fourth moment about mean is 2368.78. After that, your third requirement is to calculate the moments about x equals to 0. So deviation method will be used here. X is 12, so a is equals to 12 and b is equals to x minus a. So d first we have to calculate d. x minus a 2 minus 12 equals to minus 10, 7 minus 12 equals to minus 5, 12 minus 12 equals to 0, 17 minus 12 5, 22 minus 12 10. And after that we need same four calculations for the calculation of raw moments. First is fd, second one is fd square, third one is fd cube, and fourth one is fd raised to power 4. So uh, first of all, d is minus 10 and f is 2. So minus 10 multiplied by 2 minus 20, minus 5 multiplied by 5 equals to minus 25, and so on. And sum of fd will be equals to 70. Fd square, uh, same as I discussed before in the case of fx, same you can use here, that you have two different options. That first of all you take the square of d and then result will be multiplied with f, but there is a simple way to calculate this one, and that is fd square is equals to fd multiplied by d. So minus 20 multiplied by 10 equals to 200, minus 25 multiplied by minus 5 equals to 125, and so on. And fd cube will be equals to fd square multiplied by d. Result will be equals to fd cube. Fd raised to power 4 will be equals to fd cube multiplied by d. And your sums are sum of fd raised to power 4 is 98750. Sum of fd cube is 5500. Sum of fd square is 1250. Sum of fd is 70, and sum of f is 35. So after getting all these values, just put these values into these four formulas. Your first moment in deviation method is sum of fd over sum of f. Your second moment, your second raw moment in deviation method is sum of fd square over sum of f. Third is sum of fd cube over sum of f. And fourth raw moment in deviation method is sum of fd raised to power 4 over sum of f. And after putting all these values, your raw moments in deviation method, in which a is 12, your first raw moment is 2, second is 35.71, third one is 157.14, and fourth one is 2821.42. There is no need to calculate the moment about mean in this case because it is not asked in the question. If it is asked that after getting all these four moments about x equals to 0, and then convert these moments into moments about mean, then we have to transform these moments into moments about mean. But in this part of the question it is not asked, so here is the end of this question. So after that, your MCQs for this paper are: first MCQ, that the branch of statistics concerned with the procedure and methodology for obtaining valid conclusion is inferential statistics. जो आपकी स्टैटिस्टिक्स का पार्ट है डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्टैटिस्टिक्स, उसके अंदर हम जस्ट अपने डाटा को टेबल्स, ग्राफ्स, चार्ट्स के अंदर हम यूज़ करते हैं, या मेजर्स ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी भी आपकी डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्टैटिस्टिक्स ही कहलाती है, जिसके अंदर हम एवरेजेस को कैलकुलेट करते हैं। लेकिन जिसके अंदर हम प्रोसीजर और मेथोडोलॉजी वैलिड कंक्लूजन के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं, वो आपका इन्फरेंशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स। सेकंड is your statistics are collected in a simple manner, systematic manner, haphazard manner, none of these, so systematic manner is your correct option. A curve whose tail is longer to the right is called positive skewness, क्योंकि in positive skewness mean is greater than median and median is greater than mode, then your bell should be like this. So tail जो आपकी राइट साइड के ऊपर लॉन्गर होगी वो पॉजिटिव स्क्यूनेस होगी। और फोर्थ वन इज इफ मीन इज लेस देन मोड द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज स्क्यू टू लेफ्ट इन विच योर टेल इज लॉन्गर टू द लेफ्ट साइड। After that, if arithmetic mean is 82 and median is 78, then appropriate value for mode is, यहाँ पर आप empirical method of mode यूज़ कर सकते हैं, जिसके अंदर mode equals to 3 median minus 2 mean है, और इस फार्मूला के अंदर आप वैल्यूज़ को पुट करें और आप इजीली मोड की वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, इन विच मोड इक्वल्स टू 3 मीडियन माइनस 2 मीन, 3 multiplied by 78 minus 2 multiplied by 82, and after the calculation we will get answer 70. In a certain distribution, the first and second moment about the value 2 are minus 1 and 16 respectively. Variance will be equals to, ये आपको ऑलरेडी मैं बता चुका हूँ ऊपर, जो आपकी मोमेंट है सेकंड मोमेंट वो इक्वल्स टू वेरिएंस होती है। तो सेकंड मोमेंट का जो फॉर्मूला है वो है raw moment 2 minus first moment square. So your raw moment 2 is equals to 16, and your first raw moment equals to minus 1. So 16 minus 1 square, that is equals to 15. So the variance will be equals to 15. Uh, Next MCQ, that is the price of a commodity remains at rupees 20 per kg for the whole month, then measure of dispersion will be, correct option is 0. क्योंकि डिस्पर्शन उसी वक्त आएगी जिस वक्त डाटा के अंदर वेरिएशन आएगी, बट इफ देयर इज नो वेरिएशन इन द डाटा देन योर मेजर ऑफ डिस्पर्शन will be 0, because dispersion always calculates the disbursement of the data or scatteredness of the data, and if there is no spread, there is no dispersion, there is no scatteredness, then your dispersion will be equal to 0. And your next MCQ is variance of 2x plus 3 is equals to, तो याद रखें हमेशा कि ये यहाँ पर x के साथ जो भी डिजिट होगा वो उसका स्क्वायर बन जाएगा, यानी कि 4 वेरिएंस ऑफ x, और कांस्टेंट की जो वेरिएंस है वो इक्वल्स टू 0 हो जाएगी। तो इसका करेक्ट ऑप्शन है 4 वेरिएंस 4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय वेरिएंस ऑफ x. So that is the end of the paper 2009 related to introduction of statistics, measure of central tendency, dispersion, including moments, skewness, and kurtosis. So in the next video, we will discuss more papers about all these topics. So till then, stay blessed, take care of yourself and other persons around you.